What things are you working on right now that pertains to public health and social policy?
Yes. So in the area of public health, I realized COVID came to blow everything up for us to understand that healthcare is mostly about your immunity. I have come to understand this in a deeper realm that healthcare, your cardiovascular health and your immunology is what determines your health. As for diseases and infirmity, they can come. Anything can cause a disease. But whether you make it or not depends on your cardiovascular health and your immunity, your immunology. That's why when COVID hit, many people got it, but some died and some lived. Those that died, most of them had a weak immune system. And those that lived most had strong immune system. How do you get a strong immune system? By, taking the right supplements, your lifestyle, are you exercising? Do you have a clear mind? So I realized that health in itself is way more than medicines, because the system that we have now is basically sick care. You get sick and then they manage you.
Yeah, not healthcare, sick care.
Not absolutely. I'm telling you, that's what it is. Real healthcare has to do with total psychological, emotional, spiritual well-being, not just the absence of infirmity. That's the real WHO definition of health. So my focus is in enlightening people in that sphere, holistic medicine and preventative medicine and health and wellness, because people really don't know. People don't know that taking zinc daily is a life elongation strategy. People don't know that taking high dose vitamin C will prolong your life. You
talked about immunology, and of course, that's the immune system. It's in my research that I've learned that the immune system is directly connected to your gut. Is that true? And if so, why?
Yep, because you see, the immune system, the body is made of hormones and enzymes and all of that. And that's what the immune system controls. Of course, digestion is made of digestive organs that secrete enzymes, amylase, peptides, all of those, probiotics and all of that. And these control your gut health. That's what you said earlier on. So it has to do with what you eat. That's what controls the hormones, the releases, and not just what you eat, but your state of mind as well. Because mind you, being stressed all the time releases a hormone called cortisol, which is actually also known as the stress hormone. And this cortisol stress hormone is the cause of any deadly thing you can imagine in a human being, like from cardiovascular diseases all the way to diabetes, to hypertension, strokes, all of that, cancers, everything has to do with cortisol. The amount of cortisol in your blood determines all these diseases. Mind you, the opposite of this is a hormone called endorphins. And these endorphins are otherwise called happy hormones. So if you are less stressed, if you are exercising and you're happy and you have endorphins in your body, you're going to be happy and you're going to be healthy, because endorphins do the opposite of what cortisol does, which is stress hormones. So your stress in your life is increasing cortisol in your system. And that's why the person is getting diabetes and all those things. And then when you go to the doctors, then they will now load you with the medications to deal with that. So that means that if you find a healthy way to prevent cortisol from rising in your body, and rather endorphins and the good ones from rising, then you're going to be healthy and happy.
That's so good. You said cortisol levels. So that means a person can be eating healthy, eating all the right things, but if their life is stressful and their cortisol levels are high, they could still develop these diseases.
Absolutely. This is the truth.
So is there a test, or is there a way to test the level of cortisol in your body?
Absolutely. That's what endocrinologists can do. They will just do a simple blood panel and they can check the hormone levels. Yes.
Cortisol is a hormone. So your endocrinologist can go and check. So that's something I want to charge our listeners and audience with. For those that have our yearly checkups, when they're doing your blood work and all that, ask for them to check your cortisol.